So, let's start this event with the prologue, the Hanaiwa Beyond the Light. Beyond the Light. Space! Portal 2 was an excellent game. It really, really was. You want my friend points? Why? It's just like 5 million. Chaldea TV special, Mystery of the Vanished Super Ancient Civilization. Okay. Curse you, Io. How dare you try to claim my Yamataikouko for yourself. Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, Himiko. Io the hero. He calls us. Your hoarding of all the rice is why this is happening, vile queen. Is that not the name? Is Io not the name of one of the servants that JP just got? Hang on. Because I know JP just got a, some servants. Yeah, it's the welfare for JP's GudaGuda event. Ironic. Now, I mean Io, will bring you to justice. How dare you? You're my best disciple. I taught you everything I know, and this is how you thank me? Very well, then. You leave me no choice. My hellfire will consume you. That's like 6 more grails. I mean, how many servant coins was it to a grail, out of curiosity? As long as I still draw breath, that's Io, right? I, Io, will ensure that there's enough rice for everyone. Oh, piping hot rice, lend me your strength. This is my ultimate move. Mashin Beam. 2,000, so it's just one. Carry the 5 over 134 Nobukatsus per grail. Which is it, Io or Mashin? You may have won today, accursed Io, but remember this. Even if it takes me 1 or 2 more forms, I will rise again to destroy this nation once and for all. Now then, let's get this show going, shall we? Though I've all to do and fade away with the mist. Hang on. That's the monkey. It's deathbed haiku. Okay, seriously. What the heck wrote this garbage? Well, no matter. Farewell. It's over. Okay, better head home. I don't want to be late for dinner. Is also a queen of Yamatai. And so, Io the hero saved Yamatai from the tyranny of Demon King Himiko. So it went in time, Yamatai would disappear into the annals of history, never to be heard from again. Produced by Chaldea Pictures. So we have our own movie studio. That'd be something. And that's it? What happened to Yamatai after that? I mean, the whole second act felt super rushed, like you knew your show was getting cancelled and had to tie everything up all at once. What else could we do? We ran out of money. No, who's the producer? Producer and actor. Oh, come on, there must have been something you could have tried. This is a historical show, right? Still, it was nice to touch having Himiko as the Demon King and Io as the hero, right? If I were reincarnated today, I'd make a kick-ass like author. I mean... Did they have a booth in Servant Fest? Did Nobu have a booth in Servant Fest? I don't remember. I could call my first book, Oda Nobunaga Got Reincarnated in His Writing Light Novels, my author's story. It sounds like an appropriate name for a light novel, I'll say that much. What do you think? Pretty catchy title, right? Chacha's pretty sure plots like that are really popular these days. GudaGuda is already out in full force this year. It all started when Nobunaga said she wanted to make her own TV show. She said something about how it would be a great way to teach other servants about Japanese history. I worked really hard on it, too. What an absolute joke. Calling itself ancient history, even though it took place centuries after my time? Bah! Oh, Gil. Indeed, incidentally, this period was also right around China's Three Kingdoms era when myself and Lord Lu Bu were at the peak of our careers. Lu Bu and I had already been defeated by this point. Huh, indeed, that was the best part of this entire Three Kingdoms era. Just as I suspected, if we are to do a historical show, right, it should begin with Uruk, the birthplace of the great king of heroes. More Tomb Raider 2013, since Himiko is the villain in it. I did not know that, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Most of the GudaGuda events, I don't know who half the servants are. Like, they're all legitimately figures I've never heard of. Like, Oda Nobunaga, that's a somewhat familiar name. Okita Soji, less familiar, but long enough in the Fate community, you know, it kind of gets around. Everybody else, like, in the grand GudaGuda story, pretty much unknowns. Like, I had no idea that, it's also set in Yamatai. Have fun, Mordred, but not too much fun. Not too much fun. Don't be silly, this is supposed to be a show about Japanese history, remember? That said, I do think the ratings would be much better if it would focus on, say, Japan's Warring States period instead of some boring super ancient history nobody knows or cares about. It could even be an all-new show that focuses on Ichigo's God of War. People would love that. I'd love to see the fans talking when the last episode ends in the shitter. Okay, that's a burn, Mori. Oh, that is a burn. You're dead. Hey, Courage. Welcome to the stream. Hobby things. Can't you ever keep it down? And when's the food gonna be ready anyway? It won't be much longer now. Just make do with your chilled pickles in the meantime. Anyway, my suggestion is for a new show depicting all the daring exploits we got up to in the Shinsengumi. The lead character could be a mysterious and beautiful genius sword, someone who is a natural fit for tons of merchandising opportunity. Alright guys, dinner's ready. Turn off the TV and come eat. Oh, hamburg steak today. Just a light sauce for mine, thanks. Meanwhile, I'm having pork buns for dinner. Homemade. I think I've got the recipe nailed down almost quite. I just can't get the buns to have the proper consistency. Either they're too thin at the top and the meat ends up bursting out of it, or the roll sort of inflates in the very center and pushes all the meat out to the sides. I'm still working on that recipe. I think it's the thickness of the dough that I need to work on now, because I've got the meat very, very nicely done. How could I swear afterwards she only could die on a toilet? That'd be hilarious, but that would also mean that Maeve could only die by cheese, which would make her horrendously overpowered. You know? Like, just taking that whole concept of the only things that can kill a servant are what actually killed them in real life. You know? That would make... Like, I don't even know how some servants would actually die. Like, Amio would be damn near impossible to kill because he literally was hung. Saber would be invincible, you know. Either invincible or you would need to have Mordred around. Hey, Rima, trade me your steak for my cauliflower. Or you figured you'd say that, or you got a whole buck's worth of cauliflower just for you. Go on, eat up. The hell do you think you're doing? Now, Izo. Nobody likes a picky eater. Yeah, Izo, with your brains, all you need is cauliflower. You need all the cauliflower you can get. That means Mordred could only die to Rongo Miniad. That makes Mordred even harder to kill than most. What are you even talking about? The ghost of Himiko passed. Well, if you're still hungry too, senpai, you can have my steak if you like. I could say I think I saw something, but Mash, you need to eat as well. It's becoming Halloween soon, and there's a certain costume that you need to be getting into. Thank you, Senpai, but the same goes for you. Hope she's not mad that I didn't acknowledge her existence. Wouldn't that be a thing? You pick that dialogue and the event just ends. You don't address the ghost, the new ghost in the room, and it's like, okay, you don't want anything to do with me? Bye. No event. That'd be a really good troll. Like, that would be a very good troll event. Like, you either acknowledge the crazy's going on and you go through this whole weird event to get a very minimal reward, or you just say, no, I'm not acknowledging this, and the event just ends, but you still get the reward. That'd be a very good gag event. Merling or King Hassan, they may just... They're still living. King Hassan's... He's an iffy case. Yes, he's still alive, but it bears the question of who exactly King Hassan's true identity is, and if his true identity is who a lot of people speculate King Hassan's true identity is, then, you know, no matter what, he can't really die, you know? Soul, Mesh, there you are. Have you guys seen Nobukatsu anywhere? Nobukatsu? We haven't seen him in a while, so we're a bit worried. He didn't even show up for dinner. Then again, I kind of forced him to materialize by attaching him to my spirit origin. Yep, Cain. Cain is the most popular theory I've seen as to King Hassan's true identity. And honestly, reading all of it, it very much fits. You know, like, I could definitely see King Hassan being Cain. Maybe this time just ran out and he disappeared. Oh, hey, sister. Hey, sister's master. I've been looking for you. Oh, so you are still here. Of course I am, sister. Wherever you go, I go. Did you want to see Senpai about something, Nobukatsu? It's not that I have any business in particular, but I found this in the hallway earlier. Cain has a long because he was generally cursed like the myth of the Water Jew. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm drawing, like, that's how Cain could be King Hassan, you know? Is if they took Cain, applied the myth of the Wandering Jew, which, given Fate verse, honestly, it would not surprise me that much. And I mean, we know in the Fate verse, while Nasu does not want to touch, you know, whether or not any of the big Christian figures with a 6-foot pole, well, he doesn't want to touch on that concept just because it's a very finicky one. We know, at the very least, in the Fate verse, that the church still has access to a lot of their sacraments and stuff, and that they are effective things, and given that most gods and their worshippers lost strength when the Age of Gods ended, the fact that they haven't lost their strength kind of, you know, says a lot. Exactly. That's a figure. What is it? Is that a mini Nobu? Because I have no idea what a Haniwa is. Oh jeez, don't tell me they have yet another mini Nobu variant on our hands. What did you do this time, Nobu? Depending on your answer, we might have to do another Hanoji. Again. Hey, we already did that, remember? It even had final right in the title. I like that they're acknowledging it. Besides, there's absolutely no connection between me and the Haniwa. Not that I had much connection to tanks or UFOs either, but still. Hey guys, what's going on here? Oh hey, I know what this is. I've seen others like it in Japanese scientific journals before. It's a clay figure called a Haniwa, right? That kind they used to make in ancient Japan. That's right, I've seen pictures of them in the books I read too. I believe it said they're a kind of unglazed ceramic was made in great numbers during Japan's Yayoi and Kofun periods, from about the 3rd century BC to 7th century AD, if I'm not mistaken. Is it just me, or does this one look a little wonky? Don't just sneak up on us like that, especially when you've got that freaky look in your eyes. Rude. You should be thrilled to have Ichigo's adorable god of war around to help. Kagetora is quite the card. I very much like Kagetora, and I hope that she gets more than just GudaGuda appearances. She's a very fun character. So where did this Haniwa come from anyway? And I mean, given the fact that the most recent summer event in JP did have Eris as a summer servant, you know, that kind of makes you feel like they're branching out and grabbing other welfare servants to give them alternate forms. Although, to be fair, Nobu was the first example of that, but I digress. I thought it was a new Killbot sister had secretly commissioned to take over Chaldea, so I was just bringing it to her. Damn it, I knew Nobu was behind this. Will you listen to me? I'm telling you I don't know anything about it. I'm being framed. It's a conspiracy. Whatever this thing is, it's gotta be the true mastermind behind this mess at Hanoji. What's that? People now think Monkey or Takichio were behind it? So even in death, I'm still the most sought-after warring state's daimyo by a huge margin. Some punk wannabe god of war who died in the crapper can't even begin to compare. Was that you're looking to die a second time? I always knew you were the best, sister. You're really nothing like some backwater bumpkin daimyo. You still got everybody's attention even after you died. By the way, these Monkey and Tachio people need to pay for their transgressions against you, so why don't we go kill them right now? You know, I very much wonder... Nobukatsu is a massively obsessed, I was about to say the word that I'm pretty sure is not allowed by Twitch, with Nobu. How does Nobukatsu view, like, the various light novels and anime depictions of, Nobu? King-san probably is an actual portrayal of one true. As far as we know, that person is a good and all, but I was just saying Kane because of the mark being guided sevenfold for Abel's nerd could be Nazi using similar cursive storytelling despite him not being Jewish, or even getting it during Jesus' ministry. True. Very true. Like, I mean, that's the thing about King Hassan, is he is so mysterious, and that's another thing with Nasu, the fact that he doesn't want to touch some of those subjects in Christianity. Like, Cain is not really somebody who people would want to see as a heroic figure, so I can definitely see why he wouldn't be, you know, acknowledged. Even if it was true, I can see why it wouldn't be acknowledged that he is, unless it's like towards an end of series sort of thing. But also, like, more evidence that just points to King Hassan being Grand Assassin is the fact that the assassins are killers. So wouldn't it make sense that the first killer would be the Grand Assassin? And the fact that Nasu has gone on record stating that nobody else in all of human history qualifies for the role of Grand Assassin other than King Hassan, who, outside of the Hassan society, nobody is supposed to know about, you know? His only role is to literally kill the other Hassans. Yes, a killer of the best assassins overall is probably the best assassin, but the first killer is not good enough to be the Grand Assassin, the best killer. Yes, first is not always the best, but that correlation, it just makes the thread run a little bit easier. I'm okay with King Hassan's identity being a mystery, but the only reason I ever rolled with King Hassan other than his looks is because he hit the hardest set of all single period Buster Assassins. Yeah, he is also the second highest attack value assassin, only falling behind Shutendoji. Or at least he was at the time. I don't know if any other assassins have come out since then. But yeah, that is kind of why I rolled for King Hassan as well. And then his depiction in the various things has definitely made me happy I've rolled for him. As well as his pure strength. Like, King Hassan is still good even to this day. Best thing you can do with folks like that is kill them as soon as you suspect something. Nobukatsu, why is that Haniwa glowing? Huh? I didn't know Haniwa glowed like that. I've got a GudaGuda feeling about this. In the two Ursh. Huh? Did anyone else hear that? You know, I do think I hear a voice coming over from somewhere. It's the Haniwa Senpai, the Haniwa was talking. Clay figure that glows and talks. Now I've seen everything. So it's saying anyway. In October of 2022, Yamatai. Yama what now? In October of 2022, Yamataikouko will perish. Dun, dun, dun! So we have to go back in time and stop it from perishing. It's drawing on the same energy, you know. Humanity will end in the year of 2018, I can't remember the prologue. I honestly cannot remember the prologue lines, like what year it says that Chaldea predicts humanity will end. It'd be 2017 then, because that's when FGO dropped for us. I think it would be like something like that. That doesn't sound good at all. Please calm down, Senpai. If you remember that TV show we just watched, you'll know that Yamatai is already long gone. In fact, it seems to have vanished into the shadows of history with no surviving records as to what became of it. Hey, is it just me or is that Honeywell glowing brighter? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? You can see it everywhere now. Literally just ancient Japan. Plus, we just watched a documentary on it. What I'm sure was the most historically accurate documentary available in the whole world. Directed by Nobu, you know. That had to, like, how did we not know after that? Well, yeah, it is, isn't it? You can see it everywhere now. It's honestly a bit of annoying brightness. Hang on, haven't we seen something like this happen before? Well, yeah, we have, haven't we? A lot of times, now that I think about it. Even this kind of thing happens all the time here. Yeah, this kind of par for the course in Chaldea. Wait, why are we still talking about this? Nobukatsu, hurry up and get rid of that thing. Light just keeps getting brighter. Senpai. Unid. Oh, what was that? To be continued in Yamataikouko! Say what? Whee! Wow, wow, wow. I love GudaGuda events just being so wacky. Section 1, the future from a distance. So we will be getting another one of the CEs here. Also, I like how they're not so subtly telling you that friend points have something useful to do by having them appear with all of the other event currencies. Like, a not so subtle hint, you know, maybe you should be rolling some friend points here, you know? Also, only 30 missions. That's a lot better than normal. Also called Wa and Yamoto. Or Yamato. Can you hear me? Yep. Already got an NP5 Nobukatsu. Got him fairly easily, actually. Hello? Can you hear me, visitor from a distant land? I can read you 10-4, good buddy. What's on the up and up? Oh, good. It looks like it worked. Let's see now. Also, I like how they're just questioning what's going on here. And just like, again? Alright. I can hear you. Just, like, what's going on? And just, acceptance. Yeah, this is happening. May as well just go along with it. I'm a priestess from a far, far off land of light. A land that is now in danger of being swallowed whole by the dark blight. Essentially, we're facing an existential threat. That is why I've been searching for a powerful champion, one strong enough to turn the tide in our favor. And the champion I finally managed to find is... That's right, you! I always knew I was a powerful champion. Okay, that's good. Ta-da! Congratulations! Now, before I officially summon you, I just need you to honestly answer a few questions. Do you possess the strength to move mountains and split the seas? You know, I could draw the seas and then erase them, so that counts as splitting the seas. Move mountains. I'm trying to think of a board game where there are mountains that you can place down and move. We wish, for sure. Nope. Can't do it. You don't? I see. Okay, next question. Can you breathe fire, cloak yourself in storms, and call down lightning with a snap of your fingers? Well, I'm a dragon. Of course I can. Has anyone... Okay, I feel like has anyone ever been able to do that? Is foreshadowing. Okay, that's gotta be... Like, that's gotta be foreshadowing a future servant, right? Like, maybe I'm just looking too deep into things, but that is totally foreshadowing something a future servant can do, right? I don't know who. Like, I can't name a servant off the top of my head that can already do that, but that definitely feels like foreshadowing. Huh, that can't be right. Okay, how about this then? Can you command ancient beasts or call upon the gods to do your bidding? Yeah, kind of. Ah, so that's where your power comes from. Good, good. I've been looking for someone just like you. Now, which one was I looking at again? Ah, here we go. There. Alright, I will now link my mirrors to your world. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. Really, I promise. Worst case is a bit of dizziness, or your body breaking apart, or your soul scattering to the winds. Nothing to worry about. I was wondering if Draconic might have still been here, so I was asking him if he knew off the top of his head. But yeah, you know, just the chance of your body breaking apart and your soul scattering to the winds, that's nothing to worry about. Yeah, really? Oh, it'll be fine. I've always had good luck. Anyway, we don't have any time to lose, so just relax and close your eyes. I really can't do that because I'm honestly kind of tired and I might fall asleep. That's it. The being over on that side might not yet know everything that's about to happen or has already happened, but that's okay. It can be a mystery for now. All I need you to do is see with your own eyes, feel with your senses, and do what you think is best. Okay, see you again in the far future's distant past. Boy from the future. The far future's distant past. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Excuse me. But how have things been for you, Courage? How have things been? Come on, wake up. Wake up already, will ya? Man, don't tell me he died. Good question. It looks like he's still alive, but what to do? Got any bright ideas? Now that you mention it, I think I've heard something you can do. I think I've heard you can pound on a drowned person's chest to get them breathing again. Oh yeah, I've heard of that too. Okay then, let's give it a shot. Whoa, whoa, not so fast, sister. With your brute strength, you could end up crushing his entire ribcage if you aren't careful. This might hurt a bit, but bear with it, okay? Ha! We get up right before we're about to get our chest probably atomized by somebody. We wake up. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. I myself have been doing alright. After this stream, I've definitely got to study because I have my first test in anatomy and physiology tomorrow. I'm up. Oh, Himiko. Honestly, I like her look better in this. I'm guessing this is her first Ascension outfit. This looks a lot better than the second Ascension, I will say. Less, flamboyant, I think. If this is the first Ascension. Oh, you're awake now. What a relief. Definitely a tortoise. Ho, ho, ho. I am Santa. That was close. Any more need of shatter the bones sister uses for divination? A talking tortoise. Oh, I do apologize if I surprised you. Then again, this is all very surprising for me as well. Well, thank you. Yep. I'm just really nervous, you know, because I haven't been to an in-person class and had to actually write out a test in like 7 years. So, you know, just a little bit of case of the nerves. But thankfully, my professor for Anatomy and Physiology 1 is like super cool. She's hopeful that she's going to retire this year. So she's in a she's in a, I can't even think of the proper phrase, but she's in a very much relaxed mode of teaching. It's going to be all multiple choice questions. There's going to be matching. It's all going to be very easy sounding, it looks like, but I still can't help that nerves, you know? Hey, where'd you come from? What's your name? Oh, Cavalier. That's the word. Thank you. Courage. Thank you kindly. Devil may care. That's the phrase I was looking for as well. Hang on, I just heard something. Excuse me for a moment. She fell asleep just like that? Impressive. I can't even fall asleep standing up on a dime. My sincere apologies, but I ask that you be patient for a short while. Trust me, this will actually save us all a good amount of time. Ah, I've got it. You came here from the distant future, didn't you? And you also, live in a building made out of really hard stone. A place called Chaldea. Impressive. Spot on, you got all that from sleeping, huh? That's right. I'm really good at this kind of stuff. I can basically figure out most things by taking a nap. Good gracious, that would be an... Okay, so many superpowers out there are really good, but the ability to just figure out pretty much anything just from having a quick nap, good gracious, that sounds like an amazing power to have. Like, please, give me that power to just... I'm really struggling with this. I know! That would be such an amazing power to have. Good gracious. That is amazing. How does it work? Tell me. Huh? I like how it's gone from unfamiliar girl to amazing girl. I mean, I know I'm amazing, but aren't you kind of, you know, weirded out by this sort of thing? This is quite the surprise, isn't it, sister? It seems this strapping young man is just as eccentric as you. Hey, who are you calling eccentric? And that was energetic. Classic GudaGuda. Oh, sorry about that, Futuro. Why Futuro? My name's Sol, by the way. Well, I heard you came from the super distant future, so I decided to call you Futuro. Nice nickname, no? I do beg your pardon, Lord Future. Once sister's made up her mind, there's simply no changing it. Alright, I almost forgot. My name's Himiko. So, personally, I know little to nothing about Yamataikouko. I'm sure I'm going to find out something about it from this event. But in character, we did just watch a documentary produced by the one and only Oda Nobunaga about Yamataikouko, so I'm pretty sure the appropriate response here is to say, as in from, Yamataikouko. And that is a freaking mouthful of a name for a place. So you already know who I am? Well, I guess I am pretty famous. Oh, and this tortoise here is my little brother. Huh? Wait, tortoise? What happened to you, little brother? When did you turn into a tortoise? You're only... Yeah, I was about to say, you're only asking that now. How do you not realize your sibling has turned into a tortoise? I suppose it's just like you to get all caught up in your own things and then forget about me. So yeah, I definitely am getting the impression Himiko may very well be a bit of an airhead. Oh yes, I do beg your pardon. I'm Queen Himiko's little brother. I know not what made me this way, but for this time being, excuse me. I'd ask that you address me as a nameless tortoise. Well, these things happen. Besides, we did also come back from the afterlife for some reason. Indeed, I expect that black haze around here means something has happened to our fair kingdom. Yeah, so where are we? Oh, you mean you didn't already know when you got here, Futuro? I see, in that case. Welcome to Yamataikouko. I'm gonna butcher that pronunciation so many times, I'm sure. Section 1, The Future from the Distance. Cocoa. I would very much like some hot cocoa. So, settlement base. I'm going to be honest here, Himiko, this is not a very good kingdom you've got here. Just being brutally honest, you know. Okay. So, you're under 170. I've been getting told lately that I look like I've been losing weight. However, I have also recently been wearing a pair of all black scrubs that I've been told is also very slimming. So I don't know if it's just I have been losing weight, or if it's the scrubs that are making me look slimmer. You know, I'm just not sure. You're 168, and then you had one of your grandmother's infamous lunches. Oh, for some reason I read headache there for some reason. Just because one of my coworkers mentioned something about their grandmother and headaches, and it's the whole thing, but one of her infamous lunches. Let me guess. Is it like a 3-course meal? Okay, so Nobukatsu will provide bonuses for all 3 building drops, it looks like here. And this first node is only the 3-star CE. And we have Himiko here. Basically. Yeah. I don't really eat lunch anymore myself. Also, why do I have these setups? This, I believe, might have been my... No. I don't remember what this setup was for. Reset that party. And... reset this party. Wifey squad stays the same. Okay. So, Himiko can go back there. Sort sabers. Let's go primarily focus on event bonuses. So we'll go Nobu, Gil, Emiya. Nobukatsu can come along in the back line. And then we'll also bring along let's bring along our new servant Hajime here. And then we want the 3-star CE on pretty much everybody that's not going to be our main damage dealer. Whole slab of salmon with lemon, some Chinese noodles with broccoli, and omelet tacos. Okay, so... omelet tacos. Can you please elaborate? This is the first time I'm ever hearing of an omelet taco, and now you have my curiosity piqued. What is an omelet taco? Like, I know what an omelet is. I know what a taco is. I don't really see how those two could be combined together. And then we'll also want to change our equip here. Continue working on the winter uniform. And there we go. Also made tofu with sweet ginger for me, like usual, but I didn't have any because I was too full. Tofu. So, honestly, I'm not really sure how I would do with that kind of lunch. Like, first off, I don't know what an omelet taco is, so I would need some elaboration there. Fish, personally, like, the lemon might give it a bit of flavor, but I've just found fish oftentimes to just be tasteless. For me, I don't know why that's the case, but I don't really get any flavor out of fish. So I guess I could eat that, but I probably wouldn't taste much. Chinese noodles, I'm not sure if they're prepared a specific way or not, but if they're just like normal noodles, I would eat noodles. Broccoli, I don't eat broccoli. I just don't like it. Eggs cooked in oil with tomatoes and onions and then put into a tortilla. So I'm fine for the tomatoes, and onions I'm a little bit iffy on. Like, she cooks 3 for me, like, each lunch and sends you home with 2 and like 6 other tacos. Good gracious. That does sound like a huge lunch. You might want to start the jumping jacks there to work off those calories there, Courage. But yeah, like, onions, I'm not really sure on. Like, I know the flavor of onions raw. I don't like it. But, like, using onions as a form of seasoning, I've heard that, like, their juices can really break down meats and tenderize them. It's something that part of me has really wanted to try, but at the same time, it's like, if I try this and I don't like it, I'm wasting food, essentially, you know? Well, Futuro, it sounds like you've been working really hard in this Chaldea place. So these servants you summon are spirits of people from throughout history you call on to fight for you. Sounds like you do some pretty amazing stuff. Hey, does this mean I'm a servant too? What do you think, little brother? Hard as it is to believe, the very fact that I'm speaking to you as a tourist would seem to lend notion to that credence. Lend credence to that notion. Plus, I'm pretty sure I already died when I was queen, so if I'm really back now, that's gotta be what's happening. Chicken sandwiches are nice. Chicken is a good dish. Chicken is one of the many things that I do consume. Berries... I can't say I've actually tried just normal berries, honestly speaking. Like, I like the taste of strawberries. Mainly in strawberry banana juice, but... I like strawberry lemonade. Yeah, so berries... Not really sure. So what's the deal with this black haze you mentioned earlier? Overseeing part of the reason I was able to lose 4 pounds at all last week was because you delayed going to her house. I mean, you know, sometimes that's just what grandmas do, dude. You know, some grandmas are like that. My grandma never was, thankfully, my grandma never really was like that. Though, maybe it's just because, I don't know really. Like, my grandma on my dad's side of the family died when I was, like, below 4 years old. I sadly have absolutely no memories of her. And my other grandmother passed away, like, 4 years ago, almost at this point. She was very nice. She had a place in Florida that we would vacation to, and I very much did grow up down the road from her because my parents, I grew up, like, in a house that was maybe 7 blocks away from her, so it really wasn't that far. And I do remember spending a lot of time in her house, which is the current house I'm actually living in, as a child, but I don't really remember if she actually fed me a lot of food or not back then. Sometimes those memories are just kind of hard to really draw upon, you know? Okay, Black Haze. What's the deal with the Black Haze mentioned earlier? I've never seen anything else like it. I, too, would love to know what it is. Anyway, let's keep going. Trust me. I know we're going to find something if we keep headed this way. I know how awfully convenient that must sound, but more often than not, that what Sister says does turn out to be the truth. I hope you'll place your faith in her, Lord Future. What do you mean, more often than not? I always solve every problem we come across. Of course you do, Sister. All that aside, I do recall there being a village around these parts, so there should be no cause for concern. Oh, speaking of which, there it is now. Great timing. I was just getting hungry. Let's go check it out and have them cook the clams we gathered by the beach. Look, we got some really big ones. Oh, don't worry, Futuro. There's plenty for you too. It seems the clams will have to wait, Sister. Sounds like people fighting. Let's hurry. Oh, I can tell there's going to be a battle soon. And with that black haze there, it's all kinds of fishy. Oh, this sort of thing almost never happened when I was queen. Whatever happened to my Yamataikouko? Well, I'm here now, and as long as I'm around, I'm not going to let people fight amongst themselves. Here I go! My condolences to you. Please help us! All of you over here, quick! Sister's not still nowhere to be found. What do we do? Right now, we need to get to the villagers to safety. Can you do that, Nobukatsu? Okay, I'll do my best. Oh, God damn it. These guys would be a piece of cake to take out if only sister were here. Hurry, Nobukatsu. Oh, all right. Mashu taking the lead. I'll watch where you're going, moron. Huh? It's you. MASH! Senpai, I'm so glad to find you. Oh, you're friends of Futuros. I knew it. Now that it's not that it's any surprise, of course, my divinations have been 10 out of 10. No 100 out of 100 success rate. Are you a servant? I'm not even entirely sure myself, but I think so. What's with this chick? Well, never mind her. Is sister not with you? Nope. Please help us. Some of the children are still in the village. We can talk later, Senpai. Right now we need to help these people out. All right. Hey, sister's master. Hurry up and take those guys out, would you? Soon this village will be under our command. Those Hayori, they're Shinsengumi. Yes, Senpai, this time our enemy is the Shinsengumi. Shinsengumi are the enemies. Part of the yawn. Neck. Just sometimes I really wish you could survive just having your head twisted 180 degrees, just because I feel like the sheer amount of pressure that would be released from such an action would be such a relief. Sadly, you can't survive that, so yeah, sad. Part of the yawn, I'm just tired, I guess. To be fair, there's a lot of things that people would probably do if they were survivable. You know? And also, to be fair, if you could survive a lot of the things that could end you, then the world would be a much different place. Like, if you could survive without oxygen, you could very theoretically see the depths of the ocean with no issues. Space travel, even if I could survive without oxygen, I still probably wouldn't want to go to space. Just the idea of somehow losing grip and just floating into infinity for all eternity is just like, that's a terrifying thought. And it's not something I would want to ever experience. Also, I must have not been paying attention, but were the drops for that, like, separate from the QP, it looked like? Partly on. They're so strong. There's so many of them. Oh, that's weird. I can usually knock guys like this all the way to the moon with just one punch. Really? That far? Hey, you, what are we gonna do? There's still a ton of these guys left. Pathetic weaklings. We are the Shinsengumi, the strongest and most loyal soldiers in all of Japan. Like so, you can never hope to defeat us. Now give yourselves up and swear your allegiance to our lord and master, Lady Io. Io? Did you say Io? Io, Lady Io. What do you mean? Explain yourselves. Stand down, girl. Lady Io has bestowed incredible power upon us. Thanks to her, the Shinsengumi is now invincible. Like how you are. Well, who are you? Some invisible force you turn out to be. Seems to me like you're all bark and no bite. Who are you, servant? Let's save the chat for later, Saito. Help those kids out for now. And who are you? I know, Mr. Yamanami. You don't have to tell me twice. Hey, you guys, stand back so you don't get in my way, will you? Don't worry, he's just one man. Go, get him! Fair warning, now's your best chance to run for it if that's what you're thinking of doing. Not that I'm gonna let any of you get away, of course. Look out, we got a badass here! And we have him in the party. We already had him in the party, though, so... yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Archer squad, continue that. It works out well, you know. I need a snack. I'm getting hungry shakes. Okay. I think Emmy is gonna permanently stay in summer relaxation mode, you know? He deserves it. Finish them. Easy peasy. That ought to do it. You guys okay? Yes, thank you. I have to say, that lot had some nerve going around telling people they're Shinsengumi with such pathetic skills. Oh yes, forget all the introductions. I'm Yamataikouko, and this is Saito Hajime. Feel free to just call me Hajime. Actually, don't. Yeah. Hajime Danganronpa. It's a great story. So much tragedy. Poor Hajime, he does not get his happily ever after with the girl he loved. As in from the Shinsengumi. Oh, you've heard of the Shinsengumi before. Since you're from the same Shinsengumi as Okita and Hijikata. Ma, you know, Okita and Vice Commander Hijikata. Great, that'll save us some time. So, where are they now? Well, we are actually trying to find them ourselves. It would seem these people are in the same boat as us, Saito. What do you say? Would you be willing to hear us out? Sure thing, no problem. Are you sure we can trust these guys, Sisters Master? They look awfully shady to me. Who are you calling shady? I wasn't talking to you. Damn it, if only Sister were here now. You guys be begging for your lives. Why don't we hear what they have to say, Senpai? So it's settled then. Don't worry, they seem like good people to me, and I've always been a great judge of character. I know it may be hard to believe, but I can assure you Sister has never once been wrong about someone. So why don't we find somewhere we can relax and talk? We should hear what the villagers have to say, too. Hey, Yamanami. Yes? Did you know tortoises can talk? Not until just now. Goodness, who knew there were so many surprises left in the world? Perhaps we should have opened our eyes to them sooner. Yeah, you know, not paying attention to the fact that tortoises can speak? Like, come on, guys. Everybody knew tortoises could speak. The Hanaiwa Shrine. Final one of this node. For some reason, Himiko has an advantage here, so I'll bring her along. Actually, did either of them have the... Nope, neither of them had the 3-star, which looks like it's needed. So we'll just go with this party. Queen Io has ruled over Yamataikouko for a long time. Until recently, it has been a land of peace and prosperity. But one day, all of a sudden, a black haze called the Dark Blight came and swallowed the land whole. Ever since, we've been completely cut off from the outside world. Our sunlight has grown dim, our water turned foul, and our crops can just barely support us. What's more, anyone who gets swallowed up by the Dark Blight loses their mind and starts attacking anyone they see. And now we have these warriors calling themselves the Shinsengumi and claiming they serve Lady Io. They've been going around destroying villages throughout the land, making off with their supplies, and we've been powerless to stop them. What in the world are you doing, Io? Remind me, wasn't Io your... Yes, she was my disciple. I trusted her to take care of Yamataikouko after I died. I never thought she would do anything like this. Senpai, do you think something might have happened to turn this Yamataikouko into a singularity? A singularity? What's that? It's what we call a place that is deviated from how it should be according to history. I see, maybe that's why we were summoned here as servants. You have something to do with what's happening in this singularity. That's probably why, yes? In which case it would seem this dark blight thing is probably what's causing the differences. All that aside, I'm amazed we're actually in Yamataikouko right now. Even in our time, it was no more than a fable from the distant past. And you guys said you are also acquainted with Okita and Vice Commander Hijikata. That's right, but Senpai and myself and Nomukatsu were all caught off guard when something summoned us to this land, so... I'll say, I still can't believe Sister and I were separated. It's like my worst nightmares come to life. Anyway, I'm afraid I can't say whether Okita and Hijikata are here as well. No, don't worry about that. I wasn't looking to see them again. I always found the Vice Commander in particular kind of off-putting, if I'm being honest. So what are we going to do now? It seems like we won't be able to get anywhere unless we figure out what to do about this Dark Blight and these Shinsengumi warriors. About that, I'm afraid it's only a matter of time until the Dark Blight swallows our village too. Wait, really? Why didn't you say so sooner? Where's this Dark Blight stuff coming from? It's flowing out from the village shrine, but we can't get it close to it without the patrolling Haniwa. With the patrolling Haniwa. Haniwa, you mean like the ones we found earlier? That's right, it has an odd look to it and attacks anyone who gets too close. So this Haniwa moves. Have you ever heard of a moving Haniwa before, Saito? Please don't ask me things like that, Mr. Yamanami. You know as well as I do that if you don't know about it, there's no chance I do. Anyway, I think we should see this shrine for ourselves. What would you show us the way? Sure, of course. Follow me. Haniwa of Nobu. That's definitely a Haniwa, senpai. Yeah, it's a Haniwa, alright. That face looks just like the Haniwa I found that was shaped like sister. Like your sister, so your sister looks like a Haniwa. How do you know she isn't actually one? Shut up. Hey, sister's master. This is the same kind of Haniwa we saw back in Chaldea, right? True, it does look just like the glowing one, difference in size notwithstanding. Ever since that Haniwa showed up, the shrine has been mired in the dark blight. The nearby river turned black and our crops began getting poorer. Excuse me. Sure, I can sense some form of magical energy leaking from that shrine. What should we do, senpai? Talk to the Haniwa. Let's be diplomatic about things. Wouldn't even understand us. Hani Nobu! It spotted us, senpai, and it's really, really fast. So we just gotta destroy that thing, right? Damn it, you weren't kidding. Okay, I was hoping it would do the sound again. Hani Yobu. Hanyon yon 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 yon. Okay. So hopefully we get a choice here. Otherwise, nope, no choice it seems. Or did I already choose? I don't remember. Brave chain for more damage. Probably could have won. I definitely could have won turn there if I had used Gil's skill. So that's my bad. How long is that evasion? Whole turn. Well darn. Chocolate. Break this bar, Emiya. No, it retreated. And we just got a bunch of missions. Thatches, logs, clays. 1 restoration quest. 1 harvest quest. 30 Haniwa Nobus. 400 bronze bells. 400 handy bronze mirrors, 500 or 400 large clams, all missions from numbers 1 to 22, and master mission, and master mission. Okay. Okay. Boo. This thing's tough. The hell is it made out of? Even my katana's getting all nicked up. Saito's right, Senpai. The honey was incredibly tough. Fortunately, we managed to pin it down, but my shield doesn't seem to affect it at all. If even Saito can't destroy it, I don't know what we can do. I guess I have no choice. Stand back, everybody. I'll handle this. What are you talking about? Good idea, sister. You shouldn't have any trouble dealing with a creature of this sort. She's going Super Saiyan! Senpai, look. Himiko's emanating some incredible magical energy. The magical energy is really something. I guess she's no ordinary servant. Hold the power of the queen who founded the Yamataikouko. Here goes. Is she going to use her noble phantasm? Himiko, punch! She slugged it. Thought she was going to use a beam or something. Ah, sister, help me. I thought I was done for. Okita? Senpai Okita was somehow inside the Haniwa. Interesting. This is quite the surprise, isn't it, Senpai? I never would have thought you could destroy that incredibly tough Haniwa with your bare hands. Not bad, right? Well done, sister. The brute strength you acquired from your bone divination practice is as impressive as ever. God damn, that was freaky. Who the hell are you, anyway? I'm Himiko. What about you? Hello, isn't anyone worried about me? Wait, Mr. Yamanami. Mr. Saito. What are you two doing here? Hey there, Okita. Long time no see. Yeah, how you been? Actually, hang on. What were you doing inside of a Haniwa of all things, Okita? I'm not sure. All I know is that when I came to, I was stuck in the Haniwa. I couldn't even move. It wasn't until that punch just now that I was finally able to break out. At any rate, I never thought I could see you two again. I think our story can wait until later. Take a look at the shrine. Now that the Haniwa's gone, the black haze seems to be lifting. Oh wow, that is dramatic. Oh look, sister, the river water is clearing up too. I guess that takes care of that. So what do you think of the first queen of Yamataikouko's power, Futuro? Pretty impressive, right? It's pretty cool, actually. Napping on demand and being able to answer most questions after doing so. Super strength, golden aura. What's so amazing about it? It's just plain old brute strength. See if it freaks this lady out, too. She just ran off all of a sudden and wondered what that was all about. Now I understand. Come, everyone, let's go back. The queen has officially made her return. It's Lady Himiko. Lady Himiko. Okay, again, I find it hilarious that they don't give eyes to the adult NPCs, but they give the kid NPCs eyes. Like, what is up with that? The random adult NPCs. I can't believe it. It really is her. Lady Himiko. So that's Lady Himiko you are telling us about, Grandpa. That's right. The very same Lady Himiko who saved Yamataikouko during the war. We all owe her our lives. Except how the villagers are gathering around us. Oopsies. Oh well. Guess it was just a matter of time until I was found out. That's right. I am. So that's really the Lady Himiko. Going to beat a serpent bigger than a mountain to deal to death with her bare hands and had to split the ground with her feet to make rivers and stuff? Huh? That's right. She's the legendary queen who literally tore off all the Yamataikouko's would-be invaders to pieces and piled them up until they formed an enormous mountain of corpses. Oh, thank you, Lady Himiko. Thank you. Well, Lady Himiko sounds awesome. That does sound pretty metal. Huh? Oh, I see sales of your exploits have been somewhat exaggerated over the years, sister. It was ruled over by might, huh? Of course it wasn't. Anyway, I get the gist of what's going on here now. Basically, the dark light stuff is pouring out of shrines around the land, corrupting my poor Yamataikouko. Right, and when you've destroyed the Haniwa fighting the shrine near here, it also cut off the flow of dark blight. The river cleared up, and the weakened villagers regained their strength. Well, that makes things simple. All we need to do is find and destroy one of those Haniwa. For what Okita said, those Haniwa are probably meant to serve as guardians for those shrines. So there are probably more servants who have been made into the Haniwa and forced to fight against their will, like I was. Well, don't worry, now that I've got to hang up purging dark blight from servants, I'm sure I can help them out too. Does that mean you weren't just hitting Okita's Haniwa as hard as you could then? Oh no, I definitely was. Oh. But it's not just my raw strength, you see. I also have the power to exercise nasties like that. It's called Kido, and it's kind of hard to explain it in words. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Only Io and I can use it anyway. That's all well and good, sister, but we really need to rebuild this damaged village. My sister always said that logistics were key to waging war, so we're going to need a base for supplies. Then I think our initial goal should be to help rebuild the village, look for more Haniwa at the other shrines, and begin exercising that black haze. How does that sound, senpai? Of course, whether we like it or not, it doesn't look like we'll be able to leave this place until we've gotten rid of the dark blight, so... Sounds good to me. Let's do this. There's also the matter of those soldiers calling themselves the Shinsengumi. I think we should stay and help these people for the time being. What do you think, Okita and Saito? I was planning on doing that anyway, since I'm master servant and all. But, are you sure you two won't mind doing the same? I'm fine with it. Not like we've got any other leads to follow anyway. Besides, I just want to know what the deal is with those Shinsengumi bastards just as much as he does. Well, there you have it. Would it be alright if we helped up alongside Okita? Should be fine, right, Mash? Yes, we'd love to have your help. Wonderful. Thank you for having us. Sheesh, never thought I'd see the day when you and me would be drawing our swords side by side again, Okita. I'll be counting on you from here out, Mr. Saito. Say, since it's been so long and everything, why don't we have a little sparring session? No thanks, I got no interest in taking on that sword style of yours. Well, come on, that's the same thing you used to say whenever you refused to help me train before, too. Then it's settled, okay, everyone? Let's all work together to get Yamataikouko back to the way it should be. Yeah. Oh, is that Lady Himiko? Yep, she might not look like much, but she can smash a whole mountain with her bare hands. And she breathes fire, too, right? Wow, that's amazing. Ah. I do not. That's what that was a reference to. Still could be a future servant, though. You never know. Also, I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. And we get a 5th golden field. Very nice. As well as another fierce and invincible. Very nice. And we get 1,000 friend points. Do we also get quartz? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope. Alright. So, seriously, what's up with this dark mist? I don't know, you just took me somewhere else entirely. Where am I? Show me. What's happening? It's all dark. Falling asleep. Okay, yeah, seriously, what's with the black screen here? I mean, it's time for me to munch on more chocolate, but... Okay, how to collect mission rewards. Having missions marked cleared allows you to complete them and collect mission rewards. You can change the display. Will also unlocks new missions. So, anything here saying how to unlock the next mission? It doesn't look like it. No need to go over that. So, collect research construction materials and rebuild Yamataikouko. So, looks like we need to complete this restoration to do it, which produces 1 million QP, not bad. The guide says to run each one once. So we will do just that. This first node is a caster node, so we want to have the 3-star CE, ideally. Show me only the CE. Nope, other way around. There we go. Show all. Do I have anybody with max limit broken in the immediate? It doesn't look to be... Oh, yes I do. Phoenix. Awesome. Also, Hajime very clearly has a different look at higher ascensions. So, these two are definitely coming along for every party here. For beyond that, though, we need an anti-caster here. Ideally one who's with us, but we don't have anybody with us that is anti-caster. So we'll go with Okita for now. And then bring along Medusa. And Izo. Or not Izo, but Ryoma. Partly on. Alright, let's get this party started. Continue unwrapping this chocolate as well. Chocolate! Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't even really need to bring strong people to this, it seems. This is gonna be a cakewalk. Haniwa Appraiser, Queen of Shiba. I'll go overkill on this, I think. There we go. Delete them. Okita. And just a bunch of mission progress. We got 24 of that, and we do need apparently 20, so that is a good get. Is that right? So next settlement quest will give us the next thing. This one is a Lancer node. We need the 4-star CE now. Quick check, anybody max limit break it? This is more unlikely. Does not look like it, so we'll go with this Castoria and form a new party. So this first, the winter outfit. Castoria there for the moment. Let's see, Okita for sure. Castoria can come along. And then I don't really have anybody else leveled up that is gonna be super effective here, so we'll bring Nobu, Katsu, Hajime, and let's bring Gil. He should be max bonded soon, I think. Or we should be max bonding him. And then we want the 4-star CEs, primarily. 1 copy of the 5-star CE as well. And then Sumo. So we need 10 of the resource drop from this one. That was a knuckle crackle. less good of a node here. Or turn, rather. Miss the crit on the 70, hit the crit on the 20. Those are the XCOM mods, everybody. And then... fishing expert. I think we will NP him to Doom. And then we had 1 crit star, so it doesn't matter if we even bother to take that. And then boost Okita even further. And then... doot. This will do. Dang, I am definitely feeling a little tired. Bit overkill there, but nothing quite like it. And doo-doo-doo. Should have actually lived with Nobu there. But it never thought I still destroyed the Honey Nobu. Some logs. And nothing else really, it looks like. Okay, yeah. That's plenty of logs. We got some dust. Not really in need of that at the moment. Knock on wood, because I actually don't know. One bronze fruit. And though we can do this now, we want to collect this material once it says complete. This is primarily a 5-star node, so we want the 5-star CE. Anybody on my list have it active and ready to go? Have I not filtered out that? I have not. Oh, Infamy apparently has it max limit broken. I will gladly take that. Okay, so that can go there. Switch to the Arctic uniform. Is it Arctic? There we go. So, Assassins. We have Okita. We have Media. We have these two bringing up the rear. And then we'll go Gil for more boosting. As for this, 1 5-star CE, and then a couple of 3 stars, and everybody else that isn't going to be doing the primary damage, who gets a sumo. And there we go. Oh wait, they also provide bonuses to the materials we get too. Shoot, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that they provided a material bonus as well. I'm brilliant, I swear. I swear, I'm brilliant. Brilliant. I swear it. I'm brilliant. Brilliant. Easy decisions. Oh, Castoria, just short. Just short there. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to go for here. The time gates does require a lot of resource gathering. To be fair, I'm almost at said time gate already, which is saying something. Doot. Let's see, we're almost at step 10, and the time gate is from step 23. That's a lot of upgrading, it looks like, so I'm guessing it looks like you can upgrade the various buildings you reconstruct. And then another time gate, which is a few steps, so let's do a lot on Friday before the epilogue drops on Saturday. Or the raids, rather. Which I'm still not sure if I'm going to stream that or if I'm just going to record that separately. Oh, hey, Li Xuan? No, you're not Li Xuan. Yan King! Sorry, man. You kind of look... I kind of forgot your name. Poor dude. Boost. And... delete. "36 cursed clays, more Haniwa Nobus, no actual missions yet completed, however, except for a master mission." Okay. So we can do the first restoration now. So, restoration quest. Repair the irrigated field, produces 1000 QP. Do it. How will the map change? Also, this field must be, like, super awesome if it's producing that much QP. Has been slightly revitalized. Tap a spot after a certain period. You can harvest again. To undertake a harvest quest and get items. Determine this to put on. You will receive push notifications whenever a field is ready to be harvested. You know, I'll turn that on. And we can harvest 1 million QP. FGO doesn't send me enough push notifications. Makes me feel sad sometimes. So 1 million QP from that harvest. And that's 2 missions done for harvest quest and that. Next is section 2. Visitors from afar to the settled lands. We'll start this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 more quests are going to be available to me. Total. So you're in back with your tail between your legs then. My humblest apologies, Commander. We had no idea the villagers had such strong fighters on their side. And if Himiko's come back to life too, well... Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone makes mistakes. You are too kind, sir. Thank you for understanding. No need to bother with the whole seppuku ceremony. I'll let you off with a quick decapitation. But Commander, why? Listen up. The Shinsengumi are Japan's strongest and most loyal soldiers. We abide by ironclad laws in service of this country. Did you really think failure would be tolerated? Hey, someone get this guy out of here before he ruins my sake. Yes, Commander. Right away, Commander. Wonder who this is. Not all that aside, all these servants together do sound like they could be trouble. Hey, how's that thing looking? It's still in the Queen's chamber, it's not making a peep. Good, then there's no need for concern. We can take our time putting the screws to them. Himiko? Did you say Himiko? That's impossible. There's no priestess left to defend this land. Himiko, Io, my eternal darkness swallowed them both whole. Shut up, Ghost. I don't recall asking for your opinion. Consume it, take it for yourself. Erase Yamataikouko from the face of the earth. I said shut up! Damn irritating Ghost. Hey, why is my sake cup empty? Someone bring me more. Commander, what was that just now? Never mind that, just hurry up and bring me more sake. Remember, break the rules and your life is forfeit. Yes, sir, my apologies, sir. Don't worry, just let me take care of everything. After all, I am the commander of the Shinsengumi. I have no idea who you are, dude. Senpai, look! Now that the river is clear again, the dying rice crops have started perking up. Indeed. What are those things? Are they dikes? I have no idea what a dike is. Yes, they are. You can actually thank Nobukatsu for those. How about that, Sister's Master? That's true, I'm the one who had the villagers make those dikes and waterways. Indeed, that is a wonderful surprise. I don't think we could have ever made such efficient waterways without your instructions, Lord Nobukatsu. This way, we won't even have to worry about the river flooding anymore, either. I couldn't believe how old these people's agricultural techniques were. The way they drew water from the river and irrigated their crops were practically ancient. My work here might be pale in comparison to the Shingen-Zutsumi, a series of dikes constructed by Takeda, but at least these are a piece of cake for me to make. I'm impressed, Nobukatsu. I thought the only thing you knew how to do was run around after Nobu. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure anything I can do, Sister can do 1,000 times better. If she were here right now, I bet she'd have turned this whole farming village into a massively prosperous trading hub. Oh, is that how you react to every time someone pays you a compliment? Say, where did Nobu get off to, anyway? Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. It seems we found another shrine in Haniwa. Really? I had decided to look for them, but since you had nothing better to do... Now come on, we should hold a strategy meeting right away. Let's go, Master. So, where's Lady Himiko? We'll certainly need her for this, after all. Oh, if you're looking for a sister, she's right over there. Okay, next I'll drive a scaffolding pole into the ground. Ha! Oh, Lady Himiko, that was amazing. You did it in one punch. Yeah, it's nothing. Stop that. Don't you know how appropriate it is to ask Lady Himiko to help with your chores? I'm so sorry you got roped into this menial labor, Lady Himiko. Oh, don't worry about it. I was just killing time anyway. You're too kind. Himiko, can we talk to you for a moment? Well, guess I'd better get going. See you guys later. Later. Stop that. Don't be rude. Huh. Turns out Lady Himiko's not so scary after all. There you go, Himiko. Reverse the notions that you're terrifying. So a great serpent's taken up residence in this shrine. That's right. Now that I've met a talking tortoise, I can't really see anything surprising me anymore. But apparently there's a shrine that's been taken over by a great big serpent now. How huge a great serpent are we talking here? Big enough to slither over a mountain? How could anything that huge possibly so qualify as a serpent? Anyways, it's living in a shrine. I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near mountain-sized. A great serpent, huh? Senpai, do you think it could be... Oh, you think you might know who this serpent is? Ah, or you. You know someone who's dark, tall, and scary. Yeah, now that you mention it. Either way, we can't have a man-eating serpent living around here, so we better get rid of it. Sister, nobody said anything about eating people. It eating people. Tongue got a little tied there. That's a little bit of the dark haze. Should we really be venturing so deep into the haze of darkness? Also, so we need 30 of the... I think that's the basic one to do that. So this is a story node, so we'll bring Himiko along. It doesn't look like there's any particular drops, so we'll just go with this party. Okita should have enough oomph to take them down. Hanyan Boa. Oh, these things are annoying. I have no idea what you're even saying. Hanyo, Hanyo, Hanyo-bu, Hanyo. You at least, I can kind of understand. See, that one wouldn't have grown such a big head if you hadn't spoiled it. Anyway, you'd better not go anywhere. I enjoy hugging you too much. Hanyo-bu. So that's definitely Ryoma then. Look, Senpai, the great serpent is beating up one of those Haniwa. It's also being really nice to the other one. So, Ryoma and Izo. Business as usual, huh? I guess that would make one The one getting bullied, you know who then? Who are you lot? Did you think I wouldn't notice you? Oh, cut it out. You're not. You're obviously Ori, right? Are you? I do not recognize the name, though it does sound oddly melancholy and familiar. I'm a Greek servant who obeys no human laws. When I came to, I was here, and for some reason, this place is very much to my liking. The black mist feels strangely comforting as well. The only downside to my new home is that I can't seem to remember much from before I arrived. At any rate, something tells me that trying to scale this mountain further would result in a spear falling upon me from the sky, so I decided to stay right here. If you value your lives, then you'll leave this place immediately. So you don't know the serpent or something? Yes, we do. I'm guessing she's suffering from the same condition I was. Do you think the dark blight somehow made her lose her memories? I don't know about that. In Ori's case, I think she might have just reverted to her wild nature. Either way, this is similar to what happened to Okita. We should probably start by taking out the Haniwa. Hanyo-boo? Hanyo. Push over, Haniwa. That one's getting... The one that's getting bullied is pissing me off. Let's start with him. Hanyo-boo. So, those two still have some form of cognizance, at least, it seems. I wonder if it's because Oryu has sort of absorbed more of the mists that it's not affecting them as greatly with regards to their memories and everything. Probably bored and good-natured. Probably good-natured. Oh, let's see here. Go do. Definitely got some audio delay. That was an interesting transport there. There's Izo, who is deranged. And then, what else can you do? An attack boost. Okay, I'll do that. That was a cool looking skill. Smashing them with a mirror. Interesting. Oh, she's using a mirror to... Her main weapon is a mirror because it reflects light. Okay, interesting. Well, since we're likely not going to be getting a Himiko ourselves, unless she proves to be, like, amazing in the story that makes me actually want to roll more for her, we'll go ahead and use her NP here. So we'll go doot and doot. Show us your NP here, Himiko. Not this, nor this. Here it is. Eternal mirrors epitomizing the stars. Okay, so yep, that's a support NP. So I guess she must draw power from mirrors or something? Definitely a bit of overkill there. Little bit. Only a small amount. Some more Haniwa Nobus, human enemies is a master mission. Alrighty. And the black mist leaves them. Now, man, that was a hell of a thing, huh? Where am I? What just happened? So what's Sakamoto and Izo? I'm glad they're alright. It was a good thing the Haniwa weren't too tough this time. Aw, too bad I was ready to go with my powered-up punch and everything. No, sister, you can't solve everything with brute force. Hey there, everyone. Sorry for the trouble. Damn it, you guys weren't holding back at all, were you? One wrong move and I could have been killed, you know? Oh, hey, Okita, you're still alive, huh? I'd have been alright if you bit the dust back there. Izo, as in Manslayer Izo. Oh, who are you? Weird sword-fighting style you got there. Well, I was wondering why you were able to handle Saito's sword play so well. If you're Okita Izo of Tosa, that would definitely explain it. And you said your name was Sakamoto. I take it you're Lord Sakamoto Ryoma, then. Alright, I'm Yamanami Kaisuke, and this is Saito Hajime. Maybe you know us from the Shinsengumi. Of course, there's no one from our time who doesn't know who the Shinsengumi are, though I have to say I never thought I'd have the honor of meeting two famous members such as yourselves. It looks like you've got your own share of tales to tell. Why don't we find somewhere we can relax and talk? Or you? Are you okay, or you? You look kind of pale. Is it because of the black haze? Or you can't believe it? Oh, if there's something weird missed, that's all it took to make Ori forget who you were, even if only for a little while. What's that? Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. Besides, you were still plenty nice to me, even when I was a Haniwa. That's right, I remember now, or you? If you think you can get away with pounding away at me like that, you... Shut up. What the hell? Or you can't even look you in the eye anymore, Ryoma. Oryu's only choice now is to go somewhere far away, find some frogs to eat, and lay in bed all day. Farewell, Ryoma. Oryu, hope you still remember Oryu from time to time. Ah, Oryu, wait! Izo, come here a second. Now what? What are you on about? I'm counting on you. Sorry about this, everyone. I promise we'll talk as soon as I bring Oryu back. See you later, then. Hey, where do you think you're going off to, Ryoma? He's going to comfort his wife, Izo. Next thing I knew, me and Ryoma were trapped in those Haniwa. That sounds just like what happened to me. Right, and the black haze went away when we were freed from the Haniwa, too. Yeah, all that aside, we still don't know who did this, or to what end. Maybe it was someone with a grudge against the Yamataikouko. That could be any number of people, given how much fighting there was back during your reign. Hey, you two, you said you're Yamanami in sight from the Shinsengumi, right? What are you doing with this lot? They both agreed to lend Senpai their support, Izo. Oh, their support, huh? You sure want to be working with Yamanami, seeing how he betrayed the Shinsengumi and all. You've got me there, I'm afraid. I can't argue with that. Come on, Mr. Yamanami, you don't have to take that from him. If anyone here would know anything about betrayal, wouldn't it be the Sakinoto's famous Okita, the crybaby over there? What was that? You called me a traitor. Oh, I'm sorry, did I offend you? I mean, you are the Okita Izo who spilled everything he knew about his allies after just a little tiny bit of torture, right? That does it you, me, outside, now. Oh, now you're picking fights here, huh, Izo? Or should I say, Tetsuzo, the vagrant. Stop it, Saito. Okada, I apologize on behalf of my colleague. I only ask that you please put away your sword. We do not have time for this, guys. Shut up, nobody mocks me and gets away with it. Shinsengumi or not, you're a dead man. Oh, interesting. If you think you can take me, you're welcome to. Okay, that's enough. The hell? Ah! Never seen such brute strength. You might even be stronger than Oryu. I wasn't supposed to be comic relief. I swear, the only thing to be gained from pointless fighting is an appetite. Both of you lie down and think about what you've done. They both seem to be out cold. Are they going to be okay? They'll be fine. Sister's punches have a way of draining the aggression right out of you. Good grief, at least things have settled down now. Anyway, now that we've accomplished one of our goals, I'd say this bodes well for our future progress. Yes, I agree. Let's do our best to keep this momentum going, Senpai. I didn't know he betrayed the Shinsengumi, and I'm not going to look it up myself because I actually want to know why he betrayed it. And maybe we'll get some elaboration in this event. If we don't, I might look it up afterwards, though. Alright. So, that clears more of the map out. You have to keep dispelling the black thing little by little. So, real quickly, let's claim these missions that we have completed. Gapple for 1 restoration unlocks 3. 1 harvest is 2,000 friend points, unlocks 3. Okay. So, both of the restorations we do not have the material for. We need the paler thing for improve the irrigated field and repair the residences. So we need to do some more things. We'll do the Haniwa Shrine. We have plenty of bronze apples here, so I'm fine with continuing here for a little bit longer. And then not skill display. It does look like this is an Omni node. So we'll keep with the 5-star currency, I think. That is probably the best thing to go with, since that will be the hardest thing to accomplish. Excuse me. Beyond that, though, just need a servant of that we have. I could keep refreshing for infamy, but I'm just gonna go with Caesar here, and just swap around Gil and Okita on here, essentially. Yeah. It does recommend farming the weird cake things, primarily if you can manage it. So to choose a servant with that. So I think we're going to swap Media out. Mashu is the cakes. Yes, so we'll go with Mashu here. Okay. So Mashu is the cakes. I'm going to have to look to see exactly who is what. Maybe for a little bit better team building, because it is saying the next node is the best for the 3-star currency, as well as the paler wood here. And then after this, I'm going to try and calculate. Oh, I don't even need to calculate. There's a free quest later on that says for 135 will be needed for this, but there does look like there's further down. So I might farm the 3-star currency between now and Friday, so I at least get that one done and out of the way. So for these two current ones, it's 135 plus, looks like 30, so 165. Uh, 245. So another 35 is 280. So another 95 is 375. Plus another 70 for 445. And that's it. Nope, there's more. So 445 plus another 55 would be 500, 560, 635, 715, 905, 1,000. So after I'm gonna need to farm 1,000 of the 3-star currencies for full upgrades here. Nice. After I build the 2 buildings that I have available. Or that are available to be built, rather. Because that sets up the tone. So 1,000 after that. That'll be fun. Thankfully I'll have like a day-ish to do it. Or so. I'll have plenty of time, I think. Phone started to lag a little bit there. That worried me a small bit. Not gonna lie. Alright. And that was clays aplenty. And okay. We did not get many of those, but we got plenty of other stuff. I'm not gonna farm that node though, just because it's not that efficient as far as a 3-star node goes. Not that efficient. Alright, so now we will go ahead and do this one. We'll go ahead and bronze apple up. And this one is the 3-star node. Primary, we'll go with... Yuna apparently has a lot of them maxed out. Or irrelevant, rather. Everybody has that max limit broken a lot of times. I'm guessing there are people that rolled. I don't think you can really loop. So back out. Come on. Back out. There we go. Probably want somebody with an event bonus. So we'll go Zariel's Ryoma here. And then back to the starting squad lineup. So, time to switch things around. So this is the best 3-star node. Ryoma, however, is a good 3-star currency. Or the pale branches. As is Medusa. Everybody here actually gives bonuses to it. So the only thing we need to really swap around is Okita, who the only option we really have is Kagetora, who is Cakes. I could tap Lambda potentially, who would give no bonuses though. But she would be an excellent looper. You know, I think we'll tap Lambda on this. I'm obviously not going to be able to 3-turn just because I don't really have boosts going on, but I can facilitate some ease here by starting off with a K-scope. So this is the Serpent Shrine. With this completion, I will then do the restoration, harvest the friend points, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream and just do the rest of the stuff sort of offline. Farm 1,000 of the pale thatch offline, or no, fragrant thatch. Okay. Always leave with this. On Arts card effectiveness boost even more. That's actually incredibly good for Lambda here. And we'll boost both of their NP so that I can actually gain something when I drain them with Meltivirus. I will very clearly have to optimize this farming a little bit. I don't think I'll be able to 3-turn, sadly, though. Not if I want max bonuses. I think it's safe to say, though, that I want to, going forward, save NP for a 2nd turn here. Because a 90,000 HP unit is a little bit annoying. So turn 2, we NP. And hopefully turn 3 if we can figure out a way to manage. Wait. Duh. Words are getting mixed up in my brain space. I was about to say, they really like to sing exclusively to... These snake women really like to sing exclusively to Ryoma there. I hope Oryu's not too jealous. One of them's gonna attack, that's fine. Oh man, Oryu's not gonna be pleased with that result. She will not be pleased that Ryoma was just charmed. There we go. Easy peasy. And the final wave should go down just as well. So, give us a boost there, Ryoma. Melt can drain a little bit more. And no kill fight like overkill. Popular with the snakes, David B, apparently. Finish them. Easy. That should probably be the Fragrant Branches done. Yep. We got Hajime Bond Boost. And all of our Master Missions are done for the week. Okay. Probably should have calculated roughly how many of those I got. That's my bad. Alrighty. So, we'll claim these real quick. Also, do I have anything I can claim here? I can claim this, yeah. We'll claim the first one of those. Claim that. And that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and claim this, so we can read its description here. The Queen's Priestess Spare Moment. As time slowly drifts by, take this moment to doze off. After having fun talking with animals, let the warm sunlight filter through softly rustling leaves lull you to sleep. Just for a moment. Just for a brief moment. That would be relaxing. Alrighty. So, we can repair the residences. And we can now start claiming friend points, it looks like. 400 apiece. The houses do look a bit better. Claim. Dong. And then we do not have enough resources to go anything further here. So, I think that we will claim our master missions and such. And then this is going to officially be where we call today's stream of FGO. So, we've accomplished a fair bit today. We're all caught up with the story as far as we can currently go with it. And, we got Nobukatsu fairly decently. And managed to get Hajime as well. He was a bit of a surprise, but not an unwelcome one. So, next time, which will be Friday on FGO, we will continue with the GudaGuda event. Essentially, going all the way through, hopefully, up to the point of where the raids will be on Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the raids or what. I've not yet decided on that aspect, but I will probably let you know by Friday. For now, though, I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. It's the same name, same games, with plenty of content for you to enjoy. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.